Everybody, it's Lacey. Welcome to Paws and Paper. So I am back today with my forgotten journal, and I've got a few pieces ready to go here. We did this section here on the last video, and now I am moving on to my back cover here. I will be putting a journal in here, so I'm just now concentrating on the back part. Now, I've been sitting here debating what I should do with this. I originally had made it to be like an open envelope, but I think I've decided I'm just going to glue this closed for what I decided to put on the outside here. It wasn't working with me, so I have changed my mind on this whole open envelope thing. It was just hindering what I wanted to do on the opposite side, so I'm just going to glue this flap down. And that solves a lot of my problems. So I did have a few pieces here prepared. This is just a piece of the scrapbook paper that I am going to, this is going to be my back here. So I've got this piece as my back. And then I've got a few other pieces that the only thing I've done so far is like fold them. So this is just a 12 by 12 that I cut down to the height of my journal here, and I did some folding because I want this piece to go behind here, and this is going to be my flip out this way. And then I did the same thing with a couple more pieces of scrapbook paper, but I folded them a little differently. I want to make an envelope, so I'm going to put these two together. And my envelope's going to sit in here. So I got to put my envelope piece together here, which will open like this. And then my other fold out piece will open like that. And then together, when it's all folded up, it'll look like this. And I guess it doesn't matter which I put on top, either my envelope piece or my other piece. So either way, it'll fold all up together like that. So I have a few pieces ready to go here. I was going to work on my envelope first. I'm just going to move this off to the side. So this here, I just took a couple pieces of the scrapbook paper, cut them down to the right height, and cut it to the right width of my journal. And I'm going to, since it's only single-sided and I want to make an envelope, I'm just going to piece two of these pieces together. And this is then going to be like my envelope. But I don't want it to be a real tight envelope, so I got a couple pieces of like offcuts here. I'm just going to fold these to make a hinge so that my envelope just stays open a little bit wider. So you can do like the accordion, you know, some people do like the accordion envelopes. You can make it even, you know, like ability to open up even wider. But I'm just going to do a single hinge. It just allows it to open up a little bit more rather than being so real tight closed. And I will sew all around this and everything, so we'll make sure it looks good. Okay, so I just got two little hinges there folded in half, and this is going to be my front. This is going to get glued back, so I'm just going to glue in hinge pieces here. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos on this forgotten journal. Sometimes it's fun to come back to things maybe you started and have forgotten about, or got tired of working on, and you know, then you find it again and rediscover it. Sometimes you just need to walk away from it, because if you're frustrated or bored with something, sometimes you just need to walk away from it for a while and then come back fresh and start again. Sometimes that helps with new ideas and everything, but this one here, I just completely started and forgot and must finish. I feel like I must finish it now. Okay, so this I'm going to have This is just going to get glued here. Like I said, I'm going to sew this all down. For now, I just want to make sure this is going to be like the inside of my envelope. And I'm leaving just a little bit of a gap here. I don't know if you can see there. You can probably see the white on it. I'm going to ink that up. Just a tiny bit of a gap here at the top. Ever so slightly, just so that when I fold this over, it's not into that crease there. And then this is the bottom, which I will sew around, and then this will get tucked under. So pretend this is my back page here. This will go here. I'll get this all sewn around, and then that'll be my envelope to open up there. And see, that hinge just allows it to open up wider than it would be if it was just sewn together to itself. So I like that. I didn't want a huge accordion envelope. I just want it to be deep enough so that you don't have to tear the paper when you're getting into it. So let's do a little bit of inking before I forget. And then I did also want to do like a policy closure on this one. And I think I probably could do it now, but let me just, before I get ahead of myself, I am going to go sew around this before I lose where I'm at and forget to do something. Okay, so I have my sewn envelope here now. So this is just the hinge piece. I just did a zigzag down the side here where it's going to fold. And then I just did a straight stitch trying to go close to the edge so that I didn't, you know, defeat the purpose of putting in my little hinge piece there. And now I'm thinking, oh, and I completely missed my stitching there. Check that out. Okay, how to fix that? Let's, when all else fails, cover it in fabric, you know? It's not gonna, nothing's gonna come out. We're gonna end up gluing this down, so I'm not worried that my pocket's not gonna work. My envelope's not gonna work, but it just doesn't look that great. So we're just gonna cover it with a little bit of this fabric here. And that'll take care of that. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, if you screw up on something, not really even a screw up, just I don't like how it looks really. Don't be afraid to cover it up. Okay, a little bit of Fabrifix on each side. Get this down. Plus, I just really kind of like the fabric hinges too. I use them just for the look. Don't really need them sometimes. I just like the way they look. Okay. And that's going to reinforce everything in there too, which will be good. Added bonus. That's just a tiny bit. I know I'm not going to be able to tear that. A tiny bit here that's not wanting to lay down. Alrighty, there we go. So yeah, I've been trying to use this fairy tale paper pack, and has a lot of the castles princess print stuff in it, and trying to find a way to use it without being too fairy tale-ish, you know. So I've been cutting a lot of it, and you can't even really tell then that it's fairy tale, because this one here, all these swirls were like the gold hair, you know, with the princess. And now it just looks kind of pretty. Okay, just trying to get my fabric to lay down here, because this is going to go in here like that. Okay, now I made a policy closure, or I'm going to put a policy closure on this. And I just cut out with my 1-inch hole punch thing here some scraps of that same paper, and I'm just going to do a little policy closure like this. And I've got like just purple twine stuff here. Good old Dollar Tree purple twine. Okay, that should be plenty. And then I like to put the little eyelets into it. So let's see if I can find... Oh, we got some purple hearts here. Or we got that minty green. What colors do we... Oh, we got a pretty pink too. What color should we put in there? The purple? Or the mint green? It's kind of cool. Mint green. Oh, I like the mint green with that. Okay, come back here. Let's grab another mint green one. There we go. Okay, so let's get our eyelets in here. This is the easiest way I find to do these policy closure things. Let me grab my crocodile. Way over yonder. Okay, and I just have the 1/8 hole punch set. Trying to eyeball center. It's never perfectly centered, but close enough. Okay, so now what I like to do is put my eyelets in whatever circles I'm going to use for my policy closure. Okay, so one will be the right side, and then the other side where my string will be attached. I try to put glue and attach it first and then put the eyelet down over it to kind of help. Doesn't always work, but it's the thought that counts. So I try to put down a little Fabrifix, try to get my string wrapped around into some of that glue and some of the metal. And then I have these little washers on these. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't have purchased them. They just came with the set I found. So squash it down, and then I kind of got some of my thread underneath that metal. So that helps a little bit too, keeping that down. Okay, so then policy closure on this side. Whoops. I'm going to take some more of my glue and just try to keep it in the middle so that I can still wrap my string around it. And centered, maybe. Close, good. Okay. Push the center down. Then this one here. How far do we want it away? Does that look good? Do we look even? Okay. Then just a little bit of glue around this one. And then you gotta patiently wait for it to dry, which is the hardest part. But yeah, this is the easiest way I found to do the policy closures. It took me a long time to find a way that worked for me. I know I see a lot of people do them different ways. But I found that just putting the eyelets in them made it easier for me to actually do the policy closure. So, okay. That needs to sit now and hopefully glue down. Get in there. Okay. And then we'll wrap that all around when it's dry. So that is done for now. And that will come open like that. We can probably put something on the back of our envelope. But for now, we've got one side done. And then I had prepared my other side, which was just the 12 by 12 scrapbook paper cut down. into like a foldy out here this way. And again, we're just kind of creating bases here to add stuff to. So if you don't have anything in mind, you know, you just start attaching hinges and whatnot, you can always add stuff later. So this, I want to go on this side, on my right side. And it's going to close like this. Now I can have it open like this, or we can sew this all shut and just have a big tag there. So it's like a tag pocket that opens, and we could put some pockets here, or we could leave it open. We could put some pockets here. This I'd probably leave decorative, and then it would open up here, and we can add stuff all here. Oh, what do we want to do? Could interact some more stuff here, or just make one big giant pocket for a tag. What do we have going on? Okay, so I'm thinking if this is all closed up like this, we'd only have one open here, one big thing open up there. I think I want it to move more than that. So I think I want it to be able to open up like this and like this. Okay. So this I think I'll just leave decorative and leave that pretty there. Maybe we'll add some lace to the side. So now, and I'm telling you, this is a thing I found. It's a lot easier if you use double-sided scrapbook paper, because then you don't have to decorate every single side. I just found that was a lot easier when I was using the double-sided. Okay, so what do we got going on here? What can I make here? How about let's do another flip this way. What do we got? I got too many dang scissors out. I've got 2 bone folders, 2 scissors. I don't know what I'm doing. Why do we have so many things out? Okay. Let's see what color we should go for. Ooh, there's a dragon. Dragons are interesting. That's kind of, well, it's a little bit of purple in there. You're not going to really tell what it is. Oh, I know. Maybe I could do like 2 individual little pocket things that flip open. Just bend this, fold this in half. Oh, that's not quite. I gotta cut some off. Okay, so if I want to make pockets. What do I want to do? I need something as wide as my journal here. So I need eyeball measuring now. Trying to get the same size as this. If I do something like if I do something like that. Okay, let's just attempt. A lot of times I just gotta try it in order. I don't really know. Okay, so I kind of made a crease where I think I'm just going to score it and get it folded on that line. Because I really just want this piece here is what I want. Okay, so now I think, yeah, that'll fit. And how am I going to have to attach these? I'm going to, I want a hinge on them, so they had to go this way because I said I wanted it to flip out that way, right? My dragon's going to be upside down. So if I had to do it this, no. Now I'm all confused. I'm going to have to put a hinge in the opposite way to make it flip that way, aren't I? Aren't I? I want it to go this way. But I want this, and that's what's causing my problem. Okay. Well, could have that be the front, and then it would flip that way. You wouldn't see it until you flipped it. Because then I could put it that way. Okay, that's the only way I can think to do it. Okay, so let's just fold this back. Now I'm just folding it back on itself to match the line of where I folded my pocket in the first place. Oh, that's totally not straight, is it? Wow. Nope. Not even close. That's why I use the scoreboard. It's a pain in the butt, but I use it because then I can at least get it dang straight. Having troubles. Okay. Bring it in. You're all just sitting here telling me stop struggling. Just score it. Yep, I know. Okay, I did. And now I gotta find the right line to bend it back on. Okay. This is why I try to prepare ahead of time, but it doesn't always work that way. Okay, so oh, I was like, wait a minute, I thought I had it figured out that I was going to go the right way. Okay, I got to go this way with it, and then I can make it flip out that way. Okay. So let's just cut this down to the same height as my back portion here and give this a cut. So with these like interactive portfolio-like journals, I mean, you just start cutting pages and folding pages a different way, and you can just keep building and building on these. There's really, you know, there's no rhyme or reason to what you can and can't do with them. But it's really just kind of fun to just keep adding flips and whatnot to them. Okay. So there is this piece. I'm going to attach that there. Now I wanted to make it 2 pieces, so I think I'm going to just cut this to the fold. And I might have to open it up a little bit more. Now I'm thinking again. Oh, yeah, I could make it so that you could, well, you could tuck stuff in the sides or the top. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get this piece. Where's like half? What do I have here? Do I have anything even? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Not even 9. 4 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 4 and a half is roughly here. Okay, see if I can cut this just to the fold. Okay. Okay, so that'll open. That'll open. We'll get this all glued down and shut. We'll make this a pocket there and a pocket there. So let's get my thumb notch in here. We'll do them both top loading. Why not? Right? Do I want to do them top or do I want to do them side? Yeah, let's do them top. Okay. Okay, let's just do this. Thumb notch there, and then let's do one roughly in about the same spot, if I can eyeball it. Probably not even close. Okay, and then we will ink it up a little bit here. And again, I'm gonna sew, so I'm not worried about like gluing every little piece down at the moment. Just trying to get it inked, and then I will sew it all up. And we should be good to go. So now we have a little interactive piece here. Oops, goes this way. That's going to give us two little pockets. That's cute. Okay. I believe let's just sew this individual piece and get this down, because I think I'm running out of time on my camera. So let me sew. Don't sew. Just sew here and here. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so this is looking pretty cool. I like how that looks. And I'm going to glue this down, and then I've got my two little interactive fold-out pockets. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so let's just glue this piece down. And we are getting there. Takes a lot of pieces in these to all fit together. So I like it to have a lot of flips and stuff like that. I think the interactive journals are really fun. Okay, so let's get this on here. Make sure we're all lined up. And I just had run a piece of washi tape down the fold of this piece here. Just making sure my edges line up good. Nice press down. Okay, so now got this piece ready to go. Probably put a stationary piece back here. And this is our front cover. What happened to my back piece? Here we go. Let's just see what we have going on here. Wonder if these are dry enough. They're getting there. Okay, so back piece is gonna go like this. This back piece is gonna go here. Okay, so we're looking like this now. So this piece will have to, let's think about what we want there. We've got our two little fold outs here, and then a stationary pocket or something here, I believe. Yeah, we could do something like that. So that is where we are at for now. We got a few more pieces to finish on this until I put in the journal, but the journal part's just going to be pages, nothing spectacularly amazing there. So let's call it for the day here, and we'll keep on working on this piece, and then we'll get ready to go. So get your paws dirty and get crafty, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.